I'm not trying to be a cynic or a jerk. I'm trying to really help my students, who I consider to be tough, thoughtful, spiritual men and women of action. You got to be a thinking person of action in order to succeed. So if you're a real estate agent, the days of going into the office, making a nail appointment, and talking to your friends about where you're going to go for lunch are over. You know, the days of glam, selling sunset. Let's see what they do at that show, because, you know, buyer's agency is pretty much over. What's going to happen? Real estate is becoming even more a competitive business. In other words, in a very short period of time, half the people who are buyer's agents, they're going to see no one signing their buyer's agency contracts, and they're all going to be trying to become seller's agents. So now you got twice as many people trying to be listing agents, get listings. And what happens when you have a lot of competition? Well, you're a thinking person of action. You know what's going to happen. When there's competition, the prices are going to go down. That means that 6% commission becomes 5, 4, 3. Who knows? People will work for $500. Somebody's going to find out how to make an app and how to help. I mean, if you look at Realtor.com and their commercials, they're flooding the airway now and pretty much saying, hey, you don't need anybody else. You only need us. So thank the National Association of Realtors for spinning off Realtor.com, which is now going to be one of the #1 competitors for anybody who remains in the real estate business. So you remain in the real estate business. Okay, it's going to be very competitive. So what are you going to do? Well, you got to do something unique. I said what I was going to do. I'm finding a niche. And the niche is like small commercial property owners who are nearing retirement, who no one has spoken to in the last 10, 20, 30 years. And I'm going to go and saying, hey, when the time is right, call me, Bill Fitzpatrick, blah, blah, blah. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to be in a very, very competitive marketplace, and you're going to have to find a niche that works for you. And it's not going to be as fun a business anymore. And you have to say with AI, I mean, come on. AI is going to help buyers find properties, and in a very short period of time, AI is going to help sellers find buyers. And, you know, AI is not going to cost 6% commission. It's going to be done very, very cheaply. So if you're looking down the line, not very far, I mean, they're going to be people who are going to be specialists and, you know, still make money as agents. But the vast majority of people, it's going to be a very, very tough competitive business. So what do I say? Well, I'm saying that if you really want to stay in the real estate business and you really want to make some serious money, the way that you make serious money is the way that you always made serious money, and that is to become a real estate investor. In other words, the real reason to be in the real estate business is not to sell real estate to other people. It's to find opportunities to buy real estate for yourself. I mean, the people who really make significant amounts of money in the real estate business are the people who actually own the real estate, not the people who are selling it or leasing it to other people. So you're going to be thinking, okay, I have to become a real estate investor. What should I do? Well, do what I'm talking about. Become an expert in a small specific investment area. Pick out an area of 25,000 people. Become the absolute expert on values in that area. Not an expert, the expert. How do you do that? Well, you go back, you study the listings, you go to every showing, you do everything possible to learn all you can so that when you go and you make offers, you know what to offer. You know what a good deal is. You know when you're being taken advantage of. You know when to walk away. Knowledge is power. Yes, so you got to do your research. Small specific investment area. You know, I'm saying pick out a condo complex, become an expert on values in that small specific investment area, figure out what a studio or a one-bedroom condo goes for, figure out what it's going to take, go to lenders, figure out what it's going to take, how much down, if you're an investor, how much down, if you're an owner-occupant, how much down, go to lenders, what kind of a credit score do I have to have, what kind of an income do I have to show, all of these things, and then you're ready to go. Then you buy one, and then you work your ass off. I don't know. What can you do in the real estate business? Well, I still think you can rent apartments. I mean, you can do it. Maybe you can find that. Maybe that's your niche. Okay? I mean, there will be niche ways to find things. Maybe you're going to be one of these people who does things for $500. I'll do the paperwork for $500. I'll negotiate for $500. Okay. I mean, maybe you can put enough of those together to get your down payments, because the main thing, the main objective is for you to be able to buy income property for yourself. So each one of these little condos that you're buying, what are you buying? You say, well, it's a pain in the ass, it's hard to do. Yeah, but think about it. Each one of those little condos is a little money machine that's going to turn out income forever. For your lifetime, then your children, your grandchildren. When do rents stop? They don't stop. So, yeah, okay, grandpa or grandma did this, busted their ass and worked 2 jobs or whatever and got this condo, and now it's churning out the money forever. Wouldn't you like it if your parents or your grandparents had done and left you this legacy? So, if you're not going to work your ass off, real estate brokerage is certainly not going to be the business for you. And you may as well quit now and figure out what you're going to do. If you stay in the business, you got to be really hardworking. You got to really, really be smart, on top of things, because things are going to be changing fast and probably not for the better. But if you're a real estate investor and you buy real estate, well, what's going to happen? There's always going to be inflation. The price, look at the prices 50, 40, 30, 25 years ago. Prices are going to go up. Where do you want to be in the real estate business? You want to be the investor rather than the agent. Tough, thoughtful, thinking person of action. Listen to your Papa Bill, and we're going to keep talking about this to make it happen for you.